We're on the west coast of Newfoundland, and this is the third day of the commercial seal hunt on the area known as the Front. Every year at the commercial seal hunt, there are examples of inhumane killing that causes great concern from a welfare perspective. We did document some really horrible cruelty actually happening the other day. And it was at least 2-3 minutes before the boat finally got to the edge of the ice pan and was able to apply a blow with a hack-a-pick to actually kill that animal. The first time I went out was 2001, and we didn't actually land on the ice at all, but flying overhead and watching the little seal pups on the ice. And then you get to the part where the hunting had actually taken place, and instead of seals, there's just pools of blood everywhere. I wasn't really prepared for that. Landing on the ice is a completely different experience because you're right up close in the action. The most striking thing about being on the ice is the sounds and the smell of the hunt, which you don't really appreciate in a helicopter. You don't hear anything, but on the ice you can smell the blood, you can smell the diesel from the boats, you can smell the cigarette fumes, and you can hear the crunching of the slaughter as it takes place. The thing that strikes me is we're only here for a couple of days of the year. We're only filming for a couple of hours, and we can really only cover very few of the boats that are actually out here. And these are boats that know that they're being watched. I shudder to think of what could be happening on the boats where we're not there watching. For the past 2 days, we've been weathered in and not been able to fly, so this is the first day that we'll be able to get out there and get sort of an idea of what's going on out on the ice. We don't know how many boats are out there, we don't know how much of a seal hunt's going on, but I know that we're using all of the resources available to us to find the seal hunt and to document it wherever it may be. We searched the Northern Gulf, we searched the Front, we searched around the Coast Guard vehicles north of Fogo. We didn't find any boats. We found 3 small boats, and we didn't find any concentrations of seals. It's hard. This is a huge area that we're searching. Very few boats out. Even if there are 35 boats out, that's not a large number to find, especially if they're small boats. And it kind of makes you realize the same problem that the authorities have with enforcing the seal hunt. Because if we can't find them, and we're really determined and dedicated to find them, how are the enforcement authorities going to be able to monitor and keep grips on what's happening at the hunt either? It's easy to get frustrated and get a little bit angry because you think it's happening and you're just not finding it. 40,000 seals were killed last year. That's still a lot of animals that are suffering unnecessary and cruel deaths.